Greetings! Welcome to the devlog for Alpha 2 of Update 114 of Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades. We're going to start off as always with a quick sound check. Make sure speakers aren't up too high. Wonderful! So what have we got for you this week? Didn't even grab a spare mag. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. We have a new scene, we've got some new gameplay, and we've got some new stupid guns. So let's just jump right into it. I'm very caffeinated right now. So, let's start with the stupid guns, because we have to. So the first one, these are all just meme-tacular things. Whole bunch you probably already saw this one in this morning. Let's grab a SOSIC spawner panel here. Or saw it on this week on my notifications. This is the Barbine. This is our absurdly short 1918 bar. As you might expect, it's completely uncontrollable. How uncontrollable, you ask? That uncontrollable. It is absolutely wonderfully useless. If you're wondering, it does in fact have a stock point and it has a hidden rail. So if we want to just do absolutely gross things to it, we can totally just throw a vector stock on it and, oh, I don't know, an LPVO maybe? Where are you? We'll put a 3x9 on. That'll be even funnier. Cool, just pop that on here and then have just like the absolutely, we need some more stability. Actually, you know, yeah, let's modern it up. Let's give it a sick looking brake. Oh yeah, that says Barbine to me. And you know what, we gotta bring it back to the roots. We gotta be a little classic with this. Let's throw a Thompson's foregrip on it. Yes, there we go. That is the ultimate weapon. Oh, volunteers. Scout. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sorry about that. I'm sorry you all have to die to this. You know, actually, more controllable. With the brake on this, it actually sort of starts becoming fairly controllable. Yeah, let's just mag dump it from like about here. Let's just do it into this wall here and just see what our group ends up being. Okay, never mind. If you sustain it, it will just still climb a little bit too much there. Maybe if we pull down, let's try against this wall. And we'll hit that. Let's just take the door out. And there we go. Yeah, if you just pull it down so you would normally be aiming there, it's totally accurate. Why do I do these things? All right, next piece of garbage, we have Zan to blame for this. We're talking about left-handed bolt actions and about how the code in H3 technically can't support a bolt action that opens clockwise because it's old and was hard-coded, but it absolutely could support, with minor modification, this horrible thing. So lefties of the world who just keep asking for a left-handed bolt action, I have the monkey paw has curled. And I have given you what you asked for and not what you wanted. So this is a Mosin M38 with a bunch of steel welded onto it. Shout out to Stefan for doing this on no notice at all. And we grab it up here and pull it down there and open it. Which is funny because in making what is technically a left-handed bolt action, we've actually made the easiest bolt action possible to use with a right hand. Because we can just hold on to it the whole time. We can just go like this, etc. So there you have it. This is the Mosin M38 cursed mod. It is present, regrettably, in the game now. What am I even doing? And the third thing, which I literally just did like 20 minutes ago, I saw a post on the H3 subreddit that I thought was recent, but actually no, it's posted 2 days ago. Totally didn't notice it until now. And I was like, I'm feeling caffeinated, really. And so I give to you the Lee Enfield Ruined. That's the only it's not a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's a Lee Enfield Mark Ruined with a 1014 grip and stock. We have chopped the front off a bunch. We have bolted a rail onto it. We have let the British know how much we respect them, which is not at all. So there you have it. The Lee Enfield Mark Ruined. Let's give ourselves... I just love the delayed glass fall out there. That was perfect. It's just... Come on! There we go. Cool. Let's kit this out. Let's see. What did the meme had on it? The meme on it had a suppressor of some kind with little holes on it. We gotta replicate it. And I think the suppressor had like another rail bolted onto the rail. The meme, I'm sorry. Wow. We are just flying here. Where is it? This is your brain on lifting, kids. You just you lift a bunch and then you do a whole bunch of, drink way too much Coke Zero, the Oreo flavored kind, which is very weird, but delightful. And you know what we'll actually put on? We have a new thermal scope, if I remembered to put it in the spawner. Where are you? I can't even remember. There it is. AG Rattle 19. We have a new thermal scope. Yeah, there we go. Now the Mosin is ready. Ooh, what is up with that eye box? We gotta get it. We gotta get that so much closer to our eye than this is currently allowing. So, let's grab our long extender instead of a short extender. Beautiful. And then because our Lee Enfield Ruined is so tactical, we can grab our 1014 stock and shorten it. This should give us... Yeah, there we go. The Sosig didn't even know it hit it. It thought we were bringing a 100-year-old rifle to bear, but no, we have brought the latest in space age technology. I can't do it. Can't even stay serious. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. I adore it. This is, I believe, a 25 hertz thermal with a really high resolution screen. I quite like this one. I like this one quite a lot. So this is going to get a whole bunch of use from me. So there we go. There's our new stupid toys. Next up, new gameplay. Let me put this in here. Let's clean up guns and melee. All spawnable. Beautiful. So, I have finally... I know I said that I was feature locked for 114 and that I should just be getting this onto the main branch. But I got inspired working on our new scene and was looking at the panel that we use for the grill house and had wanted to do... I had an idea for this ages ago, which is to basically make this a little more modular. And this is the first step in this. You can think of this almost as being like... along the lines of like a game planner thing that I wanted to do. So what this is this panel is now called the Scene Fight panel. It is located in the item spawner. We can find it under Toys, Tools, and Utility. Right now, it's only useful in this scene and our new scene today, because those are the only ones I've set it up for. But it's now detached from the scene. It reads data about the scene intelligently that then allows us to do some cool things. So what we're going to do, we're going to spawn lock that. We're going to get, we need a weapon, one that's not terrible. What am I in the mood for? You know what? I haven't used you in ages, and yeah, stoner rifles are gorgeous. Put that there. And we'll be lazy and we'll just use teleport to get up here. So, this is what our new gameplay is about. So I'm going to duplicate that panel. And so we have two panels to work with. What these allow us to do, you can have as many as you want, is that you can basically set up a set of SOSIGs to do the things that this panel did before. They can guard an area, they can patrol around it, they can attack towards it, or they can be snipers aimed at it. We can choose what team we want them to be, what location they're using, the group size for a spawn, the overall population cap, the speed of their respawn, and what SOSIG types get spawned. So, similar to the outdoor fighting panel, but using all of the authored points in this scene, we can set up really some hijinksy things. So let's say we wanted to grab, we wanted some shot dog Mark's wieners. We do that. Oops, that's missing a beep. I've got to fix that. Set these to be snipers. Location M. Group size, I'm going to set their population cap to 8, their respawn speed to 5, and their group size to 2. So these will auto spawn every 5 seconds, up to a population cap of 8, and they're on my team. They're snipers, and so we're going to go ahead and start their auto spawn. And so they should, okay, there's one there. There's one in that building. Now there's one up there. So they should spawn until there's 8 of them. Oh, another one spawned over there. And then over here on this panel, let's get someone for them to fight against. We can get some Rotwieners and get some, I don't know, let's add the floaters. Let's add the pricks and some rots. And you know what? Let's get some ham-fisters or beef kickers. Let's get some fast movers here. There we go. Beautiful. I want these to be on SOSIG Team 1. They are attacking. I will set them up to attack the center here. So they just come in here. Group size, I don't know. Let's just go random. Let's set their population cap to like 20. And their respawn speed to 3. And yeah, we should just be prepared for, let's see if we're set to fire here. Oh yeah, you bet we are. Prepare for all hell to break loose. Starting auto spawn. Let's get a vantage point of some of our... Oh no, why are you going down the ladder? Stay up there. No! No, he's gonna get mobbed! Oh no, did I shoot him? Oh, he is down. Oh, his buddy's gonna get it too. Oh! One of them came up here at us. Those things take so many hits. Why did I make those that durable? Let's see, do we have any more snipers over here who are alive? Oh, oh! Woo! We got one over there on a long ladder. He's holding out well. Wonderful. Just wonderful. So yeah, you can set up little scenarios for yourself that have a little more structure than just the outdoor SOSIG fight panel that just sort of spawns them in like a circle around you. Oh no! Is that sniper down? Oh, he's still up! He's still up! Oh my gosh, this takes so much damage. Whatever. So yeah, and then let's just, we've got buttons here to stop all the auto spawn and clear if necessary. Uh-oh. Something definitely errored, given that these guys just... Oh, that's wild. Oh, you know what? That's because the clear the clear all SOSIGs is panel local. So I'm going to have to add a button here that says clear all SOSIGs from all panels. So yeah, so that's how that functions. So if you want to set yourself up, you know, various sorts of breaching exercises or, you know, or attack pattern things, if you want to just have sort of an endless fight around the level with different sorts of enemies spawning in different places, you could do that. Like, you could duplicate a panel like this a couple times and say set guards to appear in a couple of your lettered spots with a low population cap and a longer respawn speed, and do loops around the map. It really is up to you. And importantly, all of the parameters on this panel are saved. This is a savable object the way a rifle or a magazine or a target is. And so if you want to come up with a scenario, lay a bunch of props out, determine where you want SOSIGs to spawn using a bunch of panels like this, and then pull this open and go to save scenario, you can just name it and just be like, it's zombie fight, and hit save, and you can load this at any time, start it up, and play. And so, and obviously this is a piece of what I've wanted to build for a while, is make more configurable gameplay for the sandbox experience. The next step of something like this is that, like, all of the different attack paths and points are things that I authored in Unity in this scene. But what I would eventually like it to be is that to those also be spawnable objects that you can place in a scene and save down, and that this panel would just detect those things. I don't have that functionality yet. I probably won't get to it till next year, but this is a halfway step in that direction. As in part, I want to figure out, like, what's actually fun for people, what are people willing to spend the time to do when it comes to authoring these sorts of things, and sort of what problems do I run into with those systems. So yeah. Lastly, let's go check out our new scene. Welcome to Grill House at Night. That's right, we have another dark scene. This one took a little bit longer because it's very difficult to light map bright and dark areas in the same map. So cool. So we're going to grab ourselves an MK23. We're going to go IR laser with it because that's my favorite. We're going to grab our PVS 31s. Oh, shoot. Scene not supported. You know what? I didn't end up adding the component that runs on. Well, that stinks. I really had wanted to show this off. But that's gonna actually take long enough to fix that I won't have time to include it in this devlog. So we're just gonna take a peek at this scene. In fact, here, we'll do the next best thing. We'll just grab some Mark's Wieners, IFF1, Wander, spawn activated. Cool. And we should be able to tip this laser. Can we? Turn that off here. Oh, the scene is so spooky at nights. This is how dark this is without running nods. What's funny is it's dark enough that we can probably go place a bunch of Mark's Wieners and just sneak around without them seeing us because it's so dark. Can we... I should really make it so this...
I finally got that Pen 15 membership card in the mail. Took long enough.
I'm glad for you too, buddy. Yeah, the, like, baseline level of darkness that is present out on the street means that they can't really see you. And I don't think the Mark's Wieners have goggles on. So we'll just run around here, place a bunch of random SOSIGs in the dark. I'm keeping the nods off for the moment just so that I know where is actually dark. See, this is why the panel I just added is useful, so that you don't have to do what I'm doing right now, which is running around and placing a bunch of random SOSIGs. Cool. So we place that there. I don't actually remember where I put half of those. And so now, ooh, I completely forgot. We need a suppressor. Not actually being sneaky with our night vision and our dark scene. Without a suppressor, I knew I forgot something important. So there we have it. Make sure that's harnessed. Beautiful. Oh, I just love the look of the night sky in night vision. It is so cool. Come up here. Take our gun out. Yeah, I should have set them to wander instead of guards. They'd be in slightly less predictable places. But yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's tactically enter the house by going like this. And then let's go upstairs and go to the roof the normal way. The house is half bright, half dark. Like this. So you will have to transition between running illuminated. That was just the dog farting. Don't worry about it. Oh! Oh!
It's over there.
Oh, he's shooting out the door.
Huh? What's that? So do I have to hunt you now?
Still dog farts. Don't worry about it. They're coming for me now. Let's go back out into the darkness.
Investigating. Over there. Huh? Huh? What's going on over here?
Didn't stand a chance.
Huh?
So, importantly, you're not completely invisible in darkness. I'm going to take off the suppressor
Hey, what's good?
so that you can see that if I fire something with a muzzle flash, I'm up here. Oh, yep.
Investigating.
He can see me momentarily, even though
Check this out.
it's totally dark up here. All AI entities, the player and SOSIGs,
Yeah,
become
it's over
momentarily visible
Huh?
with muzzle flashes. Whoo!
Huh? What's that? What's that? Huh?
It is so cool fighting at night. Oh, they're all stuck on the ladder there. That's fantastic. Oh, yep, he can't see me. It's too dark.
Hey, what gives?
He can see me though.
Finally! Cruel meat. What's going on over here? What? Huh?
That's not how you go up a ladder.
Oh, goodness.
Perfect. Oh.
Dang it!
Oh!
Huh?
There we go. That was all of them. Ah, wonderful. So there you have it. There is your nighttime breaching scene. I know ever since we started putting some night vision stuff in, so many people have been like, so I'd really love more context to actually fight SOSIGs in. And in a big way, this scene is designed to be a bit of a test to see how the agent perception in brightness and dark really works and feels, if it feels appropriate. Obviously, that SOSIG was pretty blind to not be able to see me in this context, but I don't know. I feel... I always like to err on the SOSIGs being a little too oblivious than a little too perfect in their sight, especially because of the fact that shooting something with a muzzle flash like that momentarily makes you as perceptible as though it wasn't dark at all. That feels like a good dynamic. But obviously, you folks will get to play around with this and try it out and tell me if I am right about that. Shooting out windows. So yeah, let's jump out of VR. Yep. So out of VR. The only other major thing that I wanted to mention just in regards to this is that my plan is to probably take this update main branch next week. We have largely ironed out all of the like glitches and unusual behavior with the night vision. I wanted to give it like one more week just to see what rolled on into the bug reports forums and things. Otherwise, I would have actually done it this week, but I wanted to just play it safe. But things are going really well, and so I'm still aiming to have this ready to go. Yeah, onto main branch next week. As long as nothing huge breaks this week in testing. Yeah, so like the grill house scene, both the new one and the old one now support the toolbox, and they support scene saving. Let me know if anything doesn't save and load correctly with the scene fight panels. That would be very useful to know. Yeah, and then other than that, just like a whole bunch of miscellaneous fixes. Oh, one thing to be super aware of. I have not gotten a chance to work on this yet because I found out about the bug too late in the week. The cartridge boxes do not save and load correctly. Do not save scenarios with them out. You will be unable to load those scenarios. I don't yet understand what is breaking with them. It might be like an order of operations thing where they're coming in and they haven't yet loaded their properties that tells them what type of cartridge box to be, and then the save load system is trying to like push saved rounds into them, but they're not yet tagged as the correct like type yet. So I may actually have to change some subtle things about the vault system to make them work. But that is not at all ready yet. So please, please, please don't save scenarios using the ammo boxes yet. So yeah, and resetting windows and doors is temporarily unavailable in the grill house. That needs to be moved to somewhere other than that panel, but I just didn't have the time to come up with that. So for now, you're just going to have to like save your scenario and reload the scene if you want to reset the doors and windows, and I'll get something. I'll figure out where I want to place that, if I want that to be a global or if I want that to be in a toolbox panel or what have you. Probably a toolbox panel, come to think of it. So, but yeah, I'm still working on that. But yeah, this is obviously enough to play around with. So, anywho, I hope you enjoy the new scene, the new type of gameplay, and the new utterly cursed set of guns. I hope they hurt. Like, if they're the sort of thing that like bothers you on like a spiritual level, just know that that makes me smile. So. Anyway, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon. Peace.